Hello everybody, my name is Cree and I'm the modern day equivalent of a medieval jester. Today we'll be starting a brand new low-key chill series that I'll be uploading every new rotation of Endgame, where I just go through the Endgame and kinda yap. So, a little bit more of a chill video, nothing too crazy. So if you just want something to put on in the background, or maybe just to hang out, hear my opinions on whatever's going on, new agents in general, anything like that, this is the video for you. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope maybe this inspires you, if you're a brand new viewer, to subscribe. I'll leave you guys to it. Enjoy the video. Bye. It is the first rotation of Shiyu with our Angels of Delusion show, and what's really got me thinking is, can I just avoid Anomaly? Just avoid Anomaly entirely. I did notice this when I got on earlier. Lockspring's in rotation. I didn't think he was going to be a Shiyu boss, to be honest. I thought he was just going to be a story boss, so it's actually really cool to see him in here. Lockspring was actually one of my favorite parts of the 2.5 story, so I'm happy to see him in another place. He's also voiced by the voice actor who voices Shinra from Fire Force, so automatically makes him peak. For him, it seems like we want physical and electric damage, an attacker, get extra crit damage, a little bit of defense ignore. I wonder who I'm going to use. I wonder what electric attacker I'm going to use for this. Yeah, it's Seed. It's always going to be Seed. When I need an electric attacker, it's always going to be Seed. This is going to be our setup for now. I did, if you noticed, I did pull Suna after I said I wasn't going to pull any of the Angels of Delusion and I was saving for Sissia. I did pull Suna because she works with attackers, and I have a hope that if she does need Suna, I have Suna. So it was more of a measured gamble at this point. If she doesn't need Suna, then I will just use Suna with Yishin Guang and be happy. That frees up Dylan for another team. But until then, just know that's why I pulled her. I'm not a hypocrite. I'm not that big of a hypocrite. Okay, I might be a little bit of a hypocrite. Okay, I'm a hypocrite. Unfortunately, as I was editing, I mentioned it later in the video, but I, for some reason, have two audio sources from my Zenless audio. And I was editing, and I got to the first fight, the Seed fight, and it genuinely sounded like ass. Multiple audio sources, if you didn't know, sounds bad. So, this is me from the future. Everything you hear after this run is going to be me from the past, so enjoy a little time travel. I know pretty much what I talked about during this fight, but I might add a few things, I might not. It's lost footage that you'll never be able to see. Alright, so I had mentioned it in my last run, but there is an issue that I've been seeing where Trigger just doesn't feel that great to run in Seed teams anymore, and it's just because you can kinda tell that, and I mean, honestly, it should be a little obvious that Trigger's really meant for Sambi. Trigger is not meant for Seed. Seed does not have aftershocks, so it just ends up kind of feeling bad. So recently, I've kind of just started using Astra instead. I did pull Suna specifically for Seed teams and potentially Sissia teams. I don't know how much the shill is going to affect, so I'd rather be a little more cautious and give up some of my my Sissia pulls just as a just in case, because I don't know, there's nothing worse in these games when you like accidentally don't pull the best in slot of like whatever agent you're really interested in. I am really interested in Sissia. I cannot wait till she comes out. She is potentially one of my favorite agents of all time, just based off of design. Today is the day that we can actually what's it called? That we can actually meet her fully, like for an event wise, in the movie event. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm really excited to see what they do with her. We're going to be starting our rotation, our stun rotation here. So get a little more of that. Get our first chain attack on the Seed. So an issue with Seed that a lot of people have are, her animations are very long. I actually put down the controller and I'm moving my hands while I'm telling you this to show you how long her animations are. Something that I do to mitigate that is I will cancel a chain attack and I will use her ultimate to start the next chain attack and just chain on to the next, like the attacker teammate that I have. The score on this is significantly lower than my actual run, which is genuinely heartbreaking. That's right. I can say slang words. Yeah. No, that made me sound so much older. I'm not that old, I promise. But I don't even know what I was saying after that cheesy ass fucking corny thing. But it sucks. The run was a lot better before. I'll put the ending to that one, but I wanted something that kind of goes over my base points that I was talking about in the original one. So back to that guy. A tip from the washed seed man. I use my ultimate in the middle of a chain attack to proc another chain attack onto my secondary attacker, just so I can fit everything in that. 32k, barely trying stick drift controller. My seed is peak. What can I say? I'll pull it up on screen, but I've been grinding seed. Grinding. Don't take that the weird way. Okay. Okay. It's true, but don't take that the weird way. I've been grinding seeds discs and so much over the past couple of months, and it has been showing. I said I put on screen, and it's probably been on screen for a while, but I'm a yapper. She is top 50 on Internet Network. That is the highest I've ever had, other than Anton. Anton was like in the top 10 whenever I was doing my Anton. What is with me in electric attackers? Anton, Seed, Sissia. I can't stop winning. But I'm in the top 50, and I'm very proud of that. I'm not done. I'm at 43 right now. The lowest I got was 40, and I'm gonna keep going. So if you're in the top 10, look out, because I'm coming for you. This boss has been here since the dawn of time, and by the dawn of time, I mean since Yishan Guang came out. I already know what to run into this. There's sheer increase, not really necessary. More sheer increase, not really necessary. But don't care. We're gonna use Yishan Guang on this boss. This is such a chud team. This is a team full of chuds. I love them. Suna's a little meh, but never skip a premium support, am I right, guys? I'm glad I've been with you guys since the beginning, am I right? Just all of us Suna pullers, am I right? Day one, right? I definitely didn't pull her on the last few hours of the banner or anything. 2 audio sources on there for a second. I noticed that. I was like, what's going on here? Try to melt these guys out real quick. I'm glad that after her patch, I'm still feeling relatively the same about Yishan Guang. I don't think I wasted my pulls going for her, which is something that I quite regularly have to battle, is like that kind of thought process to myself where it's like, man, I wish I didn't pull this character or anything like that. I find myself running into that quite frequently. I don't know if you guys, please stop, right? You just hit me with little fucking pellets. I don't know if you guys run into that where it's like you pull an agent and then a couple patches later you're like, man, I really wish I didn't pull this character. That's currently how I'm feeling about Hugo. He's actually genuinely on, he is on, he's grounded until he gets a potential. He doesn't even get, I took everything off that guy. He doesn't get a Winjin, he doesn't get disc drives. I pulled him M2 and just does not do anything. I hate you! Made me waste everything there. I actually use this to try to get rid of that miasma shield real quick. But yeah, my Hugo's grounded until further notice. He gets nothing. I gave everything to Ellen, because at least Ellen's washed, but at least she knows she's washed. Hugo, on the other hand, likes to act like he is still good. He had one singular rotation of Endgame where he was considered meta. Embarrassingly enough, back in the day, I ranked on TikTok. It was like the top 3 like DPS agents in the game, bro. And I put Hugo in the top 3, bro. I go back and I look at it when I need to laugh. That guy is not top 3. That guy's not even top 5. If there wasn't even 10 attackers, I don't even think he'd be in the top 10, bro. It's dire. It's dire out here. Easy rotation for Yishan Guang, Void Hunter, Premium Team, 3-cost team as well. Of course, it's gonna shred. Like I said, the sheer focus thing, don't care. We're saving one of my favorite agents for last, so we can't be using that sheer buff on the middle because we need it for the bottom. Alright, so now we come to this guy. This poor unfortunate soul was dipped in miasma and he screamed loud as fuck. No, he was dipped in miasma and now he is ether weak. It is a ether veil shield for ether damaging enemies. So obviously, they want you to run Arya. They want you to run the Angels of Delusion into this guy. I refuse. I refuse. This is the queen of doing shit she should not be doing. Yixuan is the ultimate, I don't care about your shill, I don't care about what you are asking, I don't care about anything. I'm going to kill this boss. And then I don't know if Berkblick or Bellion would be better, but we're just gonna go with Berkblick because I have Dylan and I didn't pull 3 Berkblicks for nothing. But yes, we are going to eat this boss for breakfast. I do not care about your Angels of Delusion shill. You can throw Vesper at me, and you can torture my soul that way in Deadly Assault, but I won't let you take Shiyu from me. Oyo, I won't let you take Shiyu from me. I'm not pulling Arya. You can't make me, Taxman. I love Yixuan. Yixuan is so fun. He is such a fun agent. And she just keeps winning, bro. There was a lot of people that talked about her potentially falling off whenever Rupture Show ended. Still yet to see it, by the way. It's still yet to see it, by the way. They're sitting there, they're mauling right now. They're like, just wait for 3.0, and they're gonna give all the enemy bosses 0 defense, so Rupture will fall off completely. Don't care. Don't care. Recently, I've learned to save your ults on your supports for miasma shields because it eats them alive. And I've been noticing that. I've been noticing that heavy. Her ult cancel is so nice. It's so fire. I love Yixuan so much. It hurts so much not to go for any mindscapes of her. You don't know how you don't know how much it hurt to put that tumor in your mother's head. What? Now I know that sounds bad. No, I love her so much. I really wish I did go for her, but I unfortunately could not. I couldn't bring myself to do that. I'm saving for Sissia. I already pulled stupid little Angel of Delusion chud. I needed the pulls. I need the pulls. And if Seed reruns, bro, I'm screwed. Because I've really been wanting M2 Seed. So if Seed reruns and Sissia runs, because they're gonna find some way to do that, I'm done for. I'm done for. Like, for sure. I do not have any energy for an ult cancel, so I'm just gonna dump an ultimate right here. And then do this. And I don't care about your shield. If you have Yixuan, you don't have to care about the shield this patch. It's wonderful. She just eats the boss. Funnily enough, she actually kind of eats Vesper alive too, which is funny. If I didn't use her for Wandering Hunter, I would have killed Vesper with her too. Not killed. I'm not good enough to do that. But highest score, easy. Okay, it is the highest cost too, though. But I will say that it's the highest cost. My Lucia's M1 W2. That W2 keeps me up at night. But Yishun is the goat, who has a pet goat attached to her at all times. If you don't have Lucia, I can see why you would say Rupture is bad. But Lucia, and especially Lucia M1, is ridiculous. She just eats stuff alive. There is a very unrecognized niche of full value when it comes to Zenless agents. I'm gonna go on a little bit of a tangent here because we finished our 3 runs. There's a little bit of a underutilized niche of pool value when it comes to agents, and that is their ability to neutral content. That is running a team into something that is not weak to the element of the main DPS. This is a terrible example because I'm running Yishun into an Ether weak boss, but Yishun is one of those characters where she just runs neutral content. She devours it. It does not matter if the boss is not Ether weak. As long as they're not Ether resistant, she will clear. She is very good at her job of being a DPS. Only at her job of being a DPS. She's a terrible Grandmaster. Let me put that out there. In the story, she is a shit leader. But story stuff aside, I love Yishun. I love her character. I love her story in 2.0. I wish they did more with her. Maybe swapped Yishun Guang and Yishun's Void Hunter patches around. And by the end, Yishun Guang becomes a Void Hunter, but when we meet her, she's like the sword grants her the power of Void Hunter, but she is not recognized as a Void Hunter. It's fucking Star Wars. We grant you a seat on this council, but not that of a master. This is outrageous. I don't know, I haven't seen the prequel since I was like 7. But, I don't even know where I just went on a tangent there. Yishun's great. This Shiyu rotation was piss easy compared to the last one. I'll say that much. Last one, I S+ as well, but this one was a walk in the park. Someone in the comments, they're fucking tight. Of course it was easy for you. You're using 2 Void Hunters. And the only bad one is Seed. I'll be like, you take that back. And I'll be like, no. And then I'll be like, why am I even discussing this with you? Anyways, give me my polychrome. Full check. Yes, this is my current savings check. They are very bright. My eyes hurt. They're very bright. Can we get this to something more neutral? There we go. A lot easier on my eyes. A couple of me on screen too. We're almost at 200 pulls. Our current savings plan before 3.0 is revealed, and it ruins everything that I've wanted and loved, because they're just going to randomly reveal. It's like before 2.7, they're going to be like, here's the 3.0 trailer, and it's going to show everybody. I'm going to be like, well, who the fuck am I supposed to go for now? This is my current savings. My current pull plans are Sissia with her W engine. I don't care if her W engine heals. I don't care if she heals the enemy. She's hot, and I'm pulling for her. That is how this works. So that at the very minimum. I'd like to get Mindscapes of her. The only issue is that if they rerun Seed, which I think is extremely likely at this point, I really want Seed's M2. Seed's M2 is insane. It gives her and her attacker friend on the team 20% defense shred. It also increases her crit damage, gives her attacks and a couple extra damage percent. Her M1 is borderline necessary, so Seed reruns. My bare minimum plans is Seed M1 and Sissia M0W1. I'd like to go for M2, but at the very minimum, I need Seed's M1. It makes her punch a lot more frequent. That's like 70% of Seed's damage is her enhanced basic attack. I need that. So at the very minimum, Seed's M1 will be pulled if she reruns. The blueberry in front of a blueberry. I think it's funny. I think it's really cute when people call Seed a blueberry. That is the end of the video. I wanted to do something a little different here, like I had mentioned. I want to start doing videos weekly on Deadly Assault rotation or Shiyu rotation, and just kind of do my first run through, talk through it, give my current, just more like a yap video, you know. You could put this on in the background while you're drawing, or maybe just watch it because you think I'm funny. I know all you guys do that. If you guys enjoyed the video, or maybe if you didn't, you just hate watching, you could like, comment, subscribe, do anything you do to another content creator, except maybe the dislike button. We don't need that one. I would appreciate that very much. I hope you guys have a great day, a great evening, a great week, whatever you are having. I hope it's great. I hope your pulls are blessed, and I hope you win your 50/50s early. Bye, y'all.